Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Erin Lichy from RHONY reveals heartbreaking loss. One thing Erin Lichy has been open about on Real Housewives of New York City is her love for her family. Erin is an interesting woman to keep up with on the show since she's a social butterfly who handles business in the real estate realm. She also gives her attention to the interior design industry as well. However, Erin isn't focused on that stuff right now because she recently suffered the loss of her father, Harry. These are the details. Erin Lichy opens up about her dad's death. Filming new episodes of Real Housewives of New York City is likely the last thing on Erin's mind right now. That's because her father's death just occurred. He passed away on October 1st, 2024. Erin paid tribute to her dad with a heartfelt thread full of pictures of her father. She added a lengthy Instagram caption to express her feelings on this situation. The reality TV star went on to describe the sadness that comes along with knowing she'll never hear him laugh or sing again. She also noted how sincere her gratitude is to Eliyahu for being such a wonderful father. Erin continued the message describing her father as being pure, genuine, happy, and loving. Her comment section on Instagram is filled with people who've been sharing their condolences with her. The thread from Erin is incredibly touching. One photo showcases her and her father on her wedding day. Another picture showcases Eliyahu giving Erin a smooch on her cheek. A third picture from the thread features Eliyahu swimming in a pool with his grandchildren. The final photo in the thread is one of Eliyahu from his youth. What are your thoughts on Erin's heartfelt tribute post to her father on Instagram? Let us know in the comment section below. The world of reality television has long been a space where the glitzy and glamorous lives of its stars are displayed for millions to see. But every once in a while, reality TV also reminds viewers of the raw, unfiltered moments of heartache that we all face, regardless of fame or fortune. Such was the case recently when Erin Lichy, a cast member of the rebooted Real Housewives of New York City, RHONY, opened up about a deeply personal and heartbreaking loss. The story of Erin's grief has resonated with fans, touching hearts across the globe, as she revealed a side of herself that many hadn't seen before. A sudden shift in Erin's world. For many who know Erin Lichy from her appearance on RHONY, she is often the epitome of strength and resilience. A successful real estate agent and interior designer, Erin has made her mark in the competitive world of New York's high-end property market. On screen, she's been portrayed as a sharp, no-nonsense woman who doesn't shy away from confrontation. Her strong presence on the show has garnered both admiration and criticism from fans and co-stars alike. However, in a recent episode of the show, Erin shocked everyone by sharing an intensely personal story, one that showed her vulnerability and humanity in a way that had previously been hidden behind her strong exterior. Erin revealed that she was grappling with the sudden loss of a close family member, a tragedy that had left her feeling shattered. The loss of a beloved family member. Erin spoke candidly about the passing of her grandmother, whom she described as a central figure in her life. Her grandmother, affectionately known as Ba within the family, had been more than just a relative. She was Erin's source of wisdom, guidance, and unconditional love. Ba had played a significant role in Erin's upbringing, helping to shape the woman she would become. "I always knew that Ba wouldn't be here forever," Erin tearfully shared during a confessional. "But when you lose someone like that, someone who's been your rock, it feels like the ground beneath you has disappeared. I've been trying to keep it together, but it's so hard." As Erin recounted memories of her grandmother, she painted a picture of a woman who was full of life and generosity. Bub had been a pillar of strength for the Lichy family, a matriarch who embodied love and resilience. Erin described her grandmother's influence on her as profound, recalling how Bub would always encourage her to chase her dreams and remain true to herself. It was evident that this loss was not just the passing of a loved one, but the end of an era in Erin's life. Navigating grief in the public eye. One of the most difficult aspects of Erin's loss was navigating her grief while in the public eye. As a reality TV star, much of Erin's life is documented for the world to see, and dealing with such a personal tragedy while cameras are rolling presented its own unique challenges. Being on a show like RHONY, you're expected to always be on, Erin explained. But grief doesn't care about that. It comes in waves, and some days you just don't have the strength to put on a brave face. Erin acknowledged that there were times when she struggled to continue filming, as the weight of her grief was overwhelming. She expressed gratitude to her fellow cast members, many of whom offered their support during her difficult time. The women of RHONY are known for their drama and conflicts, but in this moment, they rallied around Erin, offering her comfort and solidarity. "Losing someone you loved is something we can all relate to," Erin said. "No matter our differences, that's something that brings us together." I felt like, in that moment, the walls between us came down, and we were just people who've experienced loss and heartache. Finding comfort in memories. Erin revealed that one of the ways she has been coping with her loss is by holding on to the memories she shared with her grandmother. She described Bub as a woman who loved to cook, laugh, and tell stories about the old days. Erin fondly remembered the many weekends she spent in her grandmother's kitchen, learning how to make traditional Jewish dishes and listening to Bub's tales of resilience during challenging times. "One of my favorite memories is of Bub teaching me how to make her famous kugel," Erin said with a soft smile. She had this way of making everything seem effortless, and she'd always throw in a story or two while we cooked. "Those are the moments I hold close to my heart now." Erin's bond with her grandmother was evident in the way she spoke about her, and it was clear that Bub's legacy would live on through the traditions and values she passed down. Erin also mentioned that she had inherited some of her grandmother's treasured possessions, such as a set of vintage cookbooks and a collection of old photographs. These items, Erin said, were now her most cherished belongings, reminders of the woman who had played such a pivotal role in her life. A message to fans. In the wake of her heartbreaking loss, Erin took to social media to share a message with her fans. She expressed gratitude for the outpouring of love and support she had received from viewers, many of whom had reached out with their own stories of loss and grief. "I want to thank everyone who has sent kind messages and shared their own experiences with me," Erin wrote in a heartfelt Instagram post. "Grief is a journey, and it helps to know that I'm not walking it alone. If there's one thing I've learned through all of this, it's that love never dies. The people we've lost are always with us, in our hearts, and in the memories we keep alive." Erin's message resonated deeply with her followers, many of whom found solace in her words. Her openness and vulnerability in sharing her grief allowed others to feel seen and understood in their own experiences of loss. Moving forward, as Erin continues to navigate life after the loss of her grandmother, she remains committed to honoring Bub's memory. She has spoken about how the experience of losing a loved one has changed her perspective on life, making her more appreciative of the time she has with those she loves. "I've realized that life is fragile, and we have to cherish the moments we have with the people who matter most," Erin said. "It's easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of life, but at the end of the day, it's the people we love who make it all worthwhile." In future episodes of RHONY, viewers will likely see a more introspective side of Erin as she continues to process her grief while balancing her responsibilities and relationships. Her journey through this loss serves as a reminder that even in the midst of fame and success, the pain of losing someone dear is a universal experience, one that transcends the boundaries of reality TV. Conclusion. Erin Lichy's heartbreaking revelation about the loss of her beloved grandmother has touched the hearts of many. Her courage in sharing her grief with the world has allowed others to feel a connection to her that goes beyond the typical drama of reality television. Through her vulnerability, Erin has shown that even in the face of profound loss, there is strength in continuing forward and honoring the legacy of those we have loved and lost.